What's up, guys? Iceman here. Welcome, exiles, to the spiritual journey. So I found this unique armor, and I don't know if it's worth it. Look at this, it makes a cloud of smoke around my character. I don't know how effective that is. Bloom form. Waxed jacket. 128% increased evasion rating, 17 to dex, 17 to fire res, 20% reduced light radius. You have a smoke cloud around you while stationary. It was in this forsaken land, where mists shroud the world in mystery, that thieves, murderers, and outcasts sought refuge. But, like, how important is that? Wow, pretty high roll on the other things. Enemies standing in smoke clouds are blinded. Smoke clouds have a radius of 2... Okay, what does blinded mean? Can you see what blinded means? Being blinded causes 20% less accuracy rating and evasion rating. Okay. And lasts for 4 seconds unless otherwise specified. Okay. So they hit me a little less, I take it. In fact, let's not go this way. Let's go to town. I've just made it a bit further now. I slain that baddie out there. There's a lot of movement speed on these boots. So, just a minute. Let's put this stuff in the stash. Where's the stash? There's the stash. Pop it in there. Pop that in there, pop that in there. Sell this, but fuck it, let's just go. Let's continue on. Yes. Continue on to the caravan. Oh, I still have this little notification up. Okay, let's get rid of that. But wow, how nice it is that you can highlight everything that your gear does, and it actually tells you what it does. Just, yeah, that's quite a nice feature. Who would have thought, you know? Because, I mean, there's a lot of shit that you don't really know what it does. If there would be no one there to tell you. Nope, don't go this way. We're going to enter the caravan. And what I've been doing lately is I've been focusing on resists, even though everybody says don't worry about resists, just do damage for the beginning. But I've been focusing on resists, and my character's been surviving so much better. So, I mean, kind of like D2, maybe. Resists still matter, you know, at the beginning. It's kind of the impression I'm getting. Especially if you don't have, like, a godly weapon where you can just obliterate everything. And I definitely don't have that.
Beast is on the move, twisting the desert as it goes, waiting ancient dead and unknown horrors alike. The Countess brought it here as part of some nefarious plan. I assume she has allies here. We must track them down and convince them to give up this madness.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Alright, so, oh, are there merchants? Yeah, there's merchants here.
No need to rush.
I don't know if I want to read everything. Winged Spear and Winged Spear of Ice. Should we Chaos Orb this damn thing? Maybe, let's just do it. Maybe it's a big mistake, I don't know. I mean, I found this orb that apparently can turn a, like a regular item into a unique. Yeah, I didn't know that they exist, but here we are. Okay, it's called Orb of Chance, my bad. Unpredictably, either upgrades a normal item to unique, rarity, or destroys it. I can't believe we're going to use this fucking thing. There it goes, it went bye-bye. Dumbass. And yeah, I don't know what the chances are. Shit.
Speak up.
Shit. Shit. You know, I don't know what the chances are.
I am Asala, the Sekima of the Ardura. I care not where you came from, nor what
Appreciate you
destiny
all.
might
Like the video if you will.
All that matters is that you have shown yourself capable in battle, Jigna.
Blessings to those who like the video.
Remain a friend to the Ardura, and you shall have nothing but respect from us.
Okay, Vayman. Okay, Vayman.
So, the beast has entered the world once more. We were following a trail of corruption before we were waylaid. We Maraket are honor bound to seek and contain corruption wherever it may be found. It seems the sacred duty falls on us once more. The trail connects to two
Excellent.
locations, but we don't know where the beast currently resides. I am willing to begin wherever you and your shade thinks is wisest.
I gotta pay attention to this shit
Have
more.
your orders.
So we're after some beast. That was in Act 1.
I've not seen anything like this.
Not sure why the beast was like dealing with a guy in Act 1 that you had to kill, the boss man, the wolf guy. The lady betrayed him in the end, it seemed, when he was losing the battle with me. And she took off with the beast. I don't know where the beast came from or what's the deal. I should have listened to this shit. But I mean, I didn't really. Let's go here. Damn. I need a better weapon. I know
What
that.
is it?
But, maybe we'll find one. Let me show you these boots that I found as well. So, yeah.
Mining like this,
Okay,
it
Zazu.
can only mean war's coming.
My little wolf is, getting excited over the, squirrels that are outside by the feeder. She's, quite a huntress, she is. Luminous Pace Straw Sandals is what I found. 10% increased movement speed. 10 to intelligence, which is max roll. 100%. Wait. Faster start of energy shield recharge. 21% reduced energy shield recharge rate. Okay, that kind of sucks. And I don't have much energy shield, so I guess these boots aren't that great for my character. But I do need them. I need the 10 intelligence, so I should probably switch those boots out. Oh, damn. So back to the caravan. How's the Imagine journey going, says Bragger? Quite well, yeah. Really pleased with it. Especially after I gave it a little bit more time. And, I'm focusing a bit more on defenses. Whoa. Can we go back down there now? No? Okay. I'm gonna have to do that again. Shit. So I'm here. I don't know which one I'm supposed to go to. I mean, we'll go here. Yeah, good for a caster, right? Yeah. Yeah, those boots are pretty cool. So are you quite familiar with this game? So let me show you what else I have. I have a unique body armor as well. Tell me what you think about this body armor. Gloom form. What do you think about that? It does the smoke cloud around my character. Oh! Dumbass. Just did it again. That part's annoying because you start out facing toward the frickin' door, you know? So you just walk forward and you walk right into the damn door. Because you think you gotta go that way. Holy shit. Yeah, what do you think about that armor? I also have, what's your opinion on these? This pair of boots. Right here. Check this out. The Knight Errant. Iron reflexes it gives. I mean, I don't know if this is good or not. Because you don't have any more evasion. It just all goes to your armor, you know? And is that okay? Or do I not want to use those? Because, Maybe I need evasion. That's quite good. You say, what about those boots? Alright, let's go this way. Finally.
Lightning strikes twice.
But anyway, here's how my character has been functioning. Yeah, what build are those boots good for?
Need a moment.
They gotta be good for something, right? Takes away all your evasion and turns it into armor? Yeah, and I actually have quite a bit of evasion now. In fact, let's take a look at... What the hell does armor do? Armor reduces the physical damage you take from both attacks and spells. Oh. Oh, but physical damage. Other damage types prevents no benefit. Okay. Cannot be higher than 90%. Okay.
Die.
Yeah, I actually seem to be surviving a lot better ever since I took off those damn boots. You know, like I find the boots, and I was excited because it was the first unique that I found. And all of a sudden, they were kicking the shit out of me. I mean, maybe these caster boots just aren't where it's at either. Even with, like, maybe I'm better off just getting some random blue one, you know? Some random magic item over these. I don't really know. I'm gonna have to... oh, in fact, I found some boots that have 15 run walk on them. I guess I could consider turning those rare.
Need more time.
In fact, I need to stop selling things and salvage them at the forge, or whatever that thing is.
Need more time.
Because isn't that how you get, like, the orbs and all that? Wow, this character's godly already.
Hold on.
Yeah, look at how godly this character is already.
Stretch through the arc. Wait.
Wow, what a godly character. Holy shit. Holy shit. The thing is, I just need a better javelin. This javelin is complete ass. You see it? Yeah, that's the javelin I'm using right now. Oh, it is a ring spear, though. So I just don't know. I mean, it doesn't seem to be that great, right? Okay, puppy. You think that javelin's okay? For you? Oh, it does have a socket, I suppose. So there is that going on. Yeah, just a magic winged spear with a socket, and I have 1 to 10 lightning damage in the socket, plus 5 to 8 physical damage, and grants 2 life per enemy hit. I don't really know. Like, I'm hitting a lot of enemies per throw, obviously. Does it count all those hits, or is it just like the throw itself, so I only get 2 life per, like, attack? It's kind of, it's unclear to me. Yeah, I don't know. What to think about that shit. I have to read that shit. Go ahead, Pupper. Go ahead, Pupper. Go into there, Pupper. Don't let those baddies smush ya. Don't let them smush ya. That is the thing about this game I've noticed is some attacks are just so heavy that it forces you to be engaged. Like in Diablo 2, for example, you don't really have that. Not to that extreme, you know? Like, yeah, Diablo 2, you have a lightning enchantment enemy, you have something with fanaticism and might and all that crap. But in this game, it seems like it's more exponential. Like, if there's an enemy that has, like, some heavy-ass thing and has, like, a massive charge up for the hit, like, it's gonna kill your frickin' character if you don't get out of the way. Unless if you're, like, far beyond it. In terms of, like, your power level and all that. Alright, I don't feel like listening to all this. Let's just keep going here. Don't know if a throw is a hit. Yeah, like one throw causes all sorts of lightning damage all over the freaking place, you know? Do all those individual hits count as a hit? Or is that not the case? Maybe there's a way to find out. What a big thicko. Big old thicket. Wow, this character's destroyed. You think most likely? Yeah, maybe you're right. I mean, that would be cool, right? Because you just cover the screen with hits. In which case, I mean, it seems like that would be quite powerful. Of course, in this game, there are life on kill and mana on kill and all that as well, which is pretty awesome, especially when you're like just clearing a bunch of trash. It's like a Diablo 2. Wow, this character's so godly. Actually, her damage kind of sucks, but I'm just glad I'm finally able to survive. I was getting the shit kicked out of me. I basically took off those boots, the unique ones that turn all my evasion into armor, and I focused on resist a little bit. So I'm at 54 fire, 14 lightning, 39 cold, and 0 cast. So my resist still aren't even that good. They're just better than 0 or whatever they were. Look at all of this shit. I need to go to the forge and salvage some stuff. Yeah, better than 0, like you said. Yeah, I need to go to the forge thing. I think, isn't that how you get the orbs and all that crap? Because I need a bunch of orbs for the crafting. I think that's how you get them. Gotta find out. The hooded one. Identify items. Okay, now where's the forge thing? Is there a forge thing? I know there's one in Act 1. You don't gotta go there to do it though, do you? Or what do you call it? It's like a forge thing. What the hell? Is there not one here? Holy shit, is there not one here?
Who goes there?
Buy or sell items. Disenchant items? What the hell does that mean? Ooh, this gives lightning res. So does mine. Okay, so this does that. You can't disenchant the regular items. Eight life per enemy killed. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I mean, that sounds pretty cool. Yeah, maybe I should consider keeping that. Oh my, look at this. Is this better than my shield? 16 to armor. Stun threshold. What is that bullshit? Does that mean me stunning enemies or them stunning me?
Stay in sight.
I don't want to have to. I'm gonna figure that out later. Kind of have a habit of just. Come on, get rid of it. Destroy. A habit of just planning on figuring shit out later. You know, I just want to get into the grind, you know? I just want to kill shit. So let's go back to the portal. Okay, there is a forge there. What does the forge do? Does that do crap with items? Or that's how you improve your items, right? But can you salvage items at the forge?
Stretch through the art.
Okay, that's kind of what I thought. You're saying stun threshold. Are your resistance to being stunned? Okay. You can only have one of these active at once, right? Yeah, I don't think I need any more of these. What does the witch have for this crap? Oh, yeah. 60 spirit. When do you get that? Wait, what does the huntress need for these? 60 spirit. How do you get 60 spirit as a huntress? Okay. I mean, maybe for now I should be disenchanting a bunch of items. Is that a good focus, I wonder? For the beginning? I love them orbs and shit. Ah, blessings to you, Green Room Gaming. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Sometimes I say it like that, though. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, like a... like a frog.
Need a moment.
How's bullshit, man? Not all of them, but I recommend it. Okay, yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
Hold on.
Yep. I appreciate you guys. Like the video if you will. Subscribe to the page. Blessings to my patrons and channel members. Mere contributions be brought back to you sevenfold. Condolences of the creator.
Hold on.
And may you have many wives. Holy fucking shit, which way do we go? Holy shit. Here it is.
This is no mine. It's a death trap. Lightning strike twice. Wait. Need a moment.
That's peculiar. That was tiny, that little life blast, guys. I don't know why you're finding that this late in the game. Stuff still falls, huh?
Need more time.
Probably missing out on a couple skills right now. Pretty much using Rake. Disengage. I don't know if this lightning rod is very helpful. Like it's doing that right now. But it just seems to do such little damage. I just don't know if it's worth using. The Storm Lance is what it's called. Ooh, more items to disenchant. I'm liking the disenchant thing. Because I need to turn some of my magics into theirs. Appreciate you guys. Like the video if you will. Hit the thumbs up button. Blessings to those who like the damn video. Let me know in the chat. Have you been playing this video game? Aren't they playing Last Epoch? No, I just don't want to learn any game. I don't like learning new shit. I really don't like learning new video games. You gotta read and shit, you know? There's too much reading involved. Lightning's okay. Oh, I don't know if I want this one for it though. This concentrated effect. Oh yeah, I'm using this skill as well. Ooh, here we go. Causing them to deal more damage against bleeding enemies. But preventing them from inflicting bleeding? Why the hell would that be a concern? You don't want them to inflict bleeding, right? I don't get it. Which can cause damaging hits. Supported skills break armor against parried enemies. I don't want to parry and all that bullshit. Support melee attack skills you use yourself while using supported skills. Percentage of damage taken is recouped as life. See all this shit you gotta read. God damn. With the percentage scaling higher. What the fuck is all this bullshit? Can you say this in simple terms? Let's try it again. Supports melee attack skills you use yourself. Okay. Yeah, and Rake is one of them. While using supported skills, a percentage of damage taken is recouped as life. Oh, it's like lifesteal? With the percentage scaling higher, the longer the attack time of the supported skill. Okay, you lost me there. What the fuck does all that bullshit mean? Let's just learn it. I don't feel like reading all this shit. Yes, I just don't like learning new games. It's too much bullshit to read, you know? I'm not looking to read a book here. I'm looking to play a game. I'm looking to kill shit. I don't have to read all this bullshit.
Only as strong as the hand what wields it.
So I go back in school again. But okay. Yes, not all of them, but I recommend it. Can't remember what we were talking about. How many wives you got now? I got a holographic Tiffany portrayed. Shit. Is that a thing? Let me look that up. Yeah, those holographic wives, huh? That's gonna be a thing. They're already a thing, aren't they? You have that fucking suit you put on, you can feel their little balls all over you. Have that all augmented reality bullshit. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they have like some augmented reality shit where it makes your girlfriend look like a skinny chick. Like if she's fat, you know? Wouldn't be surprised if that bullshit comes out and guys will like put them on when they're with their fat girlfriends or whatever. But yeah, more likely there's just gonna be a bunch of those owls and shit. Let me look up that holographic Tiffany though. I don't know what you're talking about. Is that a thing or are you just making that up? I'm gonna Google it. Holographic Tiffany. Is that a thing? No, you're just saying that was just a name that you came up for her, right? Harry is so fun. I mean, people don't like that, right? I mean, I didn't feel like using it, and then I saw that others are complaining about it or something.
I'm bent double as is.
Alright, let's go sell some of these goodies. Ooh. That's right, I leveled up. No, not doing fire, not doing cold. Do I want to go this way? I think I do want to go this way as well. I mean, it pierces lightning res. That sounds godly. But it would be good to get here as well. Can lightning critically hit? But does anyone know? Let's just go this way for now. Yeah, we're gonna get this shit. We're gonna be piercing their lightning res. Learning is hard. Now I just play and learn and go. Or follow build's recommendations if things get slow. And the chaining effects you can then use. But would love to see what comes up. Something like that around the corner. Of course you need 100 plus crit in the end game. I'm the goldsmith you've chatted with before in the past, by the way. Oh, really? Wait, do you mean, you're the one with the jewelry business? Or are you not that guy? You the guy with the jewelry business? I sold 4 ounces of gold, and I shouldn't have fucking done that. I was just tired of holding it, man. I think I have 3 ounces left, you know? I have 3 ounces of gold left. And like 150 ounces of silver or something. I don't know how many ounces. I don't know how much silver I have. Like 150 or 300. I couldn't, I just don't know. I gotta go count all that shit. But of course silver hasn't done squat in like ever now. It's the same damn price when I bought it. And if I wanted to sell it all now, I'd just lose money. I'm gonna lose money on the premium that I paid for it to get it. Yeah, what a fucking rip off. But yeah, the gold though, holy shit. Okay, so I sold it at about 2,900. All right, and now it was about 3,220 today, right? So I sold it at about 2,900, the 4 ounces, and I bought them at 1,800. So you know, I made about $1,000 a coin. But because my idea was, oh yeah, you are that guy. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. I was gonna say California. Like, don't you live there, or was that just in your name? I couldn't remember. But yeah, I mean, well, how much gold do you have?
Need more time.
Do you have your own gold? Don't you just sell all that shit and just get rich and retire or something if you have a bunch? But anyway, the reason why I sold my 4 ounces at 2,900 was, well, there are a couple reasons, but what I wanted to do with it was put it into the S&P 500 and a couple other like dividend stocks, and that's what I did. Actually, I have a lot of it in savings still. I'm just putting $200 a day into stocks. And that's only because I had saved money. It's not like I'm making $200 a day that I can just blow every day and have that be sustainable, because it wouldn't be. But yeah, I just have saved money, and I'm doing $200 a day. I have it automated, you know? Boom, boom, boom. Buying $80 of S&P 500 food. Buying $40 of JEPQ, the dividend stock. Buying $40 of SCHD, the dividend growth stock. Buying like $20 of VYM. The only individual stock that I'm actually buying 2. Apple, just buying $1 a day. Just fucking around, you know? And also Coca-Cola. Because I look at that shit, I'm like, damn. You fucking kidding me? This shit went up 500% in 5 years. Like, holy shit. You know, you look at Coca-Cola, and that shit just keeps going up, you know? And like, everybody's addicted to it. Even I love Coca-Cola, and I never even drink it. I love that shit. I love the Mexican Cokes because they're made with cane sugar. But obviously Coca-Cola, there's other... They own a bunch of other entities, right? Like there's a bunch of shit that they own that you wouldn't even know is owned by Coke unless you read the fine print on the bottle. I mean, for one, that Dasani water is owned by Coca-Cola. But there's all sorts of juices and shit, I'm pretty sure. Other sodas. But I mean, yeah, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna buy 10 bucks a day of this. I mean, holy shit. This shit went up 500% in 5 years. That shit just keeps going up. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, it's cheap to make, right? It's just a liquid, and it's addictive. It's cheap to make. It's addictive. And you can probably make it anywhere. So tariffs or not, it's probably a quick allocation. You know, they're like, okay, we'll just buy this fucking building. Put our little, get a bunch of sugar and shit and water, and we'll make the Coke there. You know, they could probably do that quick. So, you can make it anywhere. It's cheap to make, and everybody's addicted to it. You know? I mean, it seems like you can't go wrong, but it's still a gamble because it's a single stock. But, holy shit, you know, I'm buying 10 bucks a day and that. This is a gamble. Oh yeah, and I buy woke coin. I buy woke coin. I slowed down because I lost money in that fucking woke. Well, I haven't lost it yet because I didn't sell. That was the one thing that I panic bought. I panic bought Bitcoin at 100,000. I bought 4 grand of it. Just boom. Over the course of like 2 weeks, 4 grand. Average buying cost is 100,000, and now it's down to what, 83 or something. Yeah, so I lost. Well, I'm down 17% on it. That sucked. That was a mistake, you know. And woke coin, it doesn't produce anything. It doesn't have any intrinsic value, and I knew all this shit before I did it. I just thought there was enough people who were going to be buying that shit. It was just going to go up. I'm guessing it still will go up. But I'm guessing in the end I'll make money on it. But I started looking into the dividend shit after that. I'm like, at least these things pay me. At least these things give me money for owning them, for that woke coin. And at least they're backed by all the like big rich ass companies. Well, those dividend stocks and the SCHD and the other one, they got the big ass rich ass companies in it. And if one of them fails, they'll just kick it out. And the fund stays alive and keeps paying you, you know? As far as I understand it. So, I mean, seems like it's a hell of a lot more reliable than woke coin. I should have bought that damn woke coin. Also buying the XRP $1 a day. I can't remember if I quit buying that shit or not. I gotta check if I'm still buying that bullshit. I put a pause on it. Oh, here we are. Holy blood toad. Holy blood toad. I mean, how much more damage are we gonna do?
Lightning spear splits into many projectiles.
Can I see the damage on this fucking thing before I use the skill? Or do I have to really go over here to see it? Okay, we're at 82 DPS. And now, see, it doesn't show you how much it's going to increase. Why doesn't it show you?
Projectiles on impact and has a high chance to shock enemies.
Well, I guess it shows you the percent.
If you have frenzy charges,
157 to 168. Is that what it's talking about? Okay, now it's at 88%. Okay, yeah, that sounds to line. Sounds like it lines up.
1,000 praises, my friend. I thought I would die here. Please take me back to your caravan, and I will tell you anything you want to know.
Sent about 2 ounces to our refiner.
hundreds.
You get 6,500 if they
Thousands even.
find it this week. What are you going to do with the money then? We have our inventory, finished pieces for sale, personal gold, jewelry, and scraps and trade-in, which we just sent to our refiner. Well, I ain't rich, but I'm looking to get rich, you know? Well, actually, I'm just looking to, I'd like to have enough in the investments just to pay for my living. My living's really cheap. I don't have any credit cards. I don't have any new cards. Never had a new car. Never had a car loan. Never buy the cars with car loan. You know? I never bought them. I had run one credit card one time and I canceled it. And that was like 15 years ago. I gotta throw me out. I'm a cheap ass motherfucker. That's the only thing. Cheap. I'm looking to have less bills and more money, you know? Actually, more assets. We all know what happens with money. They just keep inflating it. I mean, I'm probably a long ways off, you know? If I can keep my ducks in a row, if shit keeps going the way it is, looks like there's a good chance it could be all right, you know? Especially if the market recovers, goes up and shit. I mean, I don't have that much invested right now. But like I said, I'm putting 200 bucks a day into that shit. And I'm gonna keep this going. My intention is to keep it going for like a year. 200 bucks a day. Yeah, I'd like to keep that going for about a year. And we'll see where we're at then, you know? But I am fixing to, I'm fixing to make more money and have less bills. I mean, I got scared, man. I got a couple owies, you know? I had surgery and shit. Scared as fuck. You know, I'm scared as fuck that, my body's gonna be so fucked up, not gonna be able to work. Scared. Still scared. There's that fear, you know? That fear is the driving force. I mean, fortunately, my body's doing okay. I'm working this, that, and the third. I hurt my fucking back 2 months ago, helping somebody move a desk. Biggest regret of the year so far. Should have never fucking touched that thing. Big ass heavy desk. But it's getting a little better. It just had me scared, you know? I'm gonna deal with this shit the rest of my life, so. Yeah, who's that? There's a rapper who said, get rich when you're young or something. I'm starting to realize why the hell he said that. Because, oh, fuck, when you start getting, when your body starts having problems, it's like, you know, I get scared. But yeah, fortunately, I've been doing okay. I mean, yeah, I had surgery on my pec because I tore it doing bench press 2 years ago, and it ain't. It's not the same. In a week, I gotta work it out more though. But yeah, I'm not touching any of that bullshit. It's a stupid fucking thing to do. The dumbest fucking thing I've ever done in my life. Bench pressing. Just the whole, yeah, let's put a bunch of weight on the bar and try to maintain that for like 20 years, you know? Bench pressing 365 pounds for about 15 years. 365 pounds. Never got me any pussy, you know? Girls don't know that you bench that much. They don't know what that means. They don't care. One thing girls care about is if you have a nice looking face, if you got a nice looking abs, if you got some biceps and all that. They don't give a fuck how much you can bench press, you know? They don't even know what that means. You know, they don't give a shit. They'll go for a guy who doesn't work out at all, as long as he's kind of fit. And as long as he's fit and as long as he's a bad boy. You know? she'll take him over the guy who can bench. I mean, it's completely irrelevant. They don't care how much you bench press. So, you know, that was really fucking stupid, you know? Screwed up my body for the rest of my life. And, kind of shocking to me how guys do that. I mean, if I would have known what I know now, I would have quit today, you know? If I never had an injury, but I knew what I knew now,
Need more time.
knew what I know now, I wouldn't do that bullshit. Yeah, it's just a game of envy and comparison, and that's a game of fear as well. You know, you're scared. You know, you're scared the other guy's going to be tougher than you. You're scared the other guy. But I mean, how we live, you know, that stuff doesn't really matter. As long as you have, like, social power, you got to work out your mind, you know? You got to work out your mind, not your pectorals. You know, you work out your pectorals and not your mind. That's the problem, is a lot of the guys, they don't have to work out their mind that much. So they're just stupid. And they don't get very far anyway. They don't get the pussy. You know, like I said, the pussy is to those who have the good chin, have the good face, have the six-pack, have the abs, have the biceps, kind of. A little bit of height to them, you know? Those are the guys who get the tail. Who's a bad boy, you know? Who has a criminal record, you know, stuff like that. That's the shit that gets the women. Not the, oh, look how much, look, I can bench 365. Can somebody please notice me? And, maybe I'll rip my fucking pec off before I'm even 40 years old and, be handicapped for the rest of my life, you know? I mean, like I said, fortunately I got the surgery, but it just ain't the same, man. I would never do that bullshit again. Just do push-ups, dog. Do push-ups, do sit-ups, do planks. Just get like a couple dumbbells. Not very many. Get, like I have a pair of 10s and 15s in my living room. That's all you need. You need 2s, 5s, 10s, and 15s. Maybe 20s. But looking back, I wouldn't go over that. Wouldn't do anything with anything over a 20-pound dumbbell, because you just gotta stay fit, do high reps, be healthy, have a good heart. Heart health is dick health, you know? And that's what matters. The guys, the big-ass muscles, a lot of times their little peepees don't work that well. You know? That's a lot of oxygen and shit. It's a lot of, your body doesn't need all that bullshit hanging off of it, you know? It requires a lot of shit to work. And a little peepee's not gonna work that well. If you're just cramming, you're just scarfing down protein shakes on your throat every day. Putting on all sorts of calories and shit. You know, little peepee's not gonna work that well. Of course, the chicks aren't gonna like that either. You know, I'm telling you, they're not gonna like that. You gotta cut the weight off. You know, that's the problem, is when you're trying to be a tough guy in the gym, like all the strongest men in the world are just a bunch of fat asses, you know? Bunch of fat asses, and they have health problems by the time they're 40, and they die young, you know? And peepees probably don't work all that well. So that's kind of what it's a lot to sacrifice to be able to push big numbers on a bench, you know? That has like no practicality in the real world. Mexican Cokes are good, yeah. Oh, I know, I love that shit. I'm gonna have to go get one. I haven't had one in like 6 months. It's getting close to summertime. Might have to go get some. We use it as a credit with refiner, wholesaler, to buy our raw materials for new pieces. Yeah, I'm a hustler. YouTube is some of it, but I'm a hustler. You know what I'm saying? But I'd like YouTube to do more. You know, I should probably live stream more. I don't like sitting on my ass too long, though, is kind of the thing. I mean, I like sitting on my ass a lot, but I don't like doing it for a long time without getting up, you know? So the live stream thing is a little difficult. But I do it, that's why I just do it when I want. I'll play for like an hour, I'll have a good time. But yeah, I got the videos going, I got the YouTube channels, bunch of YouTube channels. It's going okay, it's up and down. But I'm a hustler too. But most importantly, I'm a cheap-ass motherfucker. You know? My car. I just bought it this year. It's $3,700. Alright.
I'm bent double as is.
And my other one that one of my wives drives. The only other car that we have to our family is a 4Runner. Which are like the most reliable vehicles on Earth. The Toyota 4Runner. Up until the recent ones, because they have fake engines now. The ones with the V6s and the ones with the V8s are the reliable ones. If it doesn't have a V6 and it's a 4Runner, don't get it. Because it's a piece of shit. It's fake. But that happened in like 2023 or something, so anything up to there is good to go. Oh my goodness. Is this good? Is that shit good? I think I'll just keep it, just in case. Wow, look at these gloves. What does Dex do?
Tell your tale.
Let's take a look at my damage. 88, and then with these, 84. Wait, does Dex not... Oh, Dex doesn't give you, it doesn't add to your lightning damage, huh? What does Dex do? Is an attribute required to use most equipment, grants evasion rating. Okay, there's various range aligned skills, weapons and skills. 6 accuracy rating. Dexterity does not grant damage to skills or any other benefits except where specifically stated. Okay. So in that case, I mean, yeah, I don't really know. I mean, these give 9 life for enemy killed. That's kind of cool. Let's just use mine for now. And let's put the other ones away. But yeah, the 4Runner was $3,600 8 years ago. It had like just general maintenance, you know, no repairs, just general maintenance, 250,000 miles. Come on. Okay, go lay down. Shit. I'm not rich, man, just making an honest living and my own boss. That's what Green Room Gaming says. Honestly, all I use is credit cards. After working in banking for a decade or so, I outright refuse to own a debit card. I mean, yeah, debit cards can be more dangerous, right? Is that what you're saying? Because they have full access to, like, your checking account and shit? Or why do you do that? Or is it just because, like, if you're responsible and all that with credit cards, I mean, I'd be all for using it if I'm not buying things and paying interest on them. I'd use it, you know, but I just don't feel like complicating it anymore. There's a reason I don't. But yeah, I understand that debit cards are a bit more dangerous because they could take all the money out of your account if somebody gets it. Unlike a credit card, they're easier to dispute, right? And how with credit, yeah, you can build up a bunch of shit. I mean, I don't need credit. I'm not going to ever buy... My intention is to never fucking buy anything with credit. Like, I mean, I already have a house, you know, my house is cheap. Got a great deal on it. That's the only thing that I have to make payments on is the house. And beyond that, You know, I have 2 used cars, they're $3,700 a piece. So I mean, it seems like I'm doing pretty good in that regard, where it makes sense that I don't think I'll ever have to buy a car on a loan, because if these break, I'll just buy another one with cash, and so forth. I just don't intend to ever do that, but yeah. Some folks can get really rich doing it, you know? In fact, I listen to all sorts of financial shit, and I like the Robert Kiyosaki guy. Is that his name? Rich Dad Poor Dad guy? And yeah, he's all about just buying shit on credit, right? It just... that lifestyle freaks me out. Even though, you know, high risk, high reward, he can get rich as fuck somehow doing that, just buying a bunch of assets in debt that generate income is how he does it. Am I done here? Use the desert map to travel to... oh shit, am I done here? I'm tired of running around in circles in this place. Maybe I'm done here. Okay. Yeah, Jeff, why do you use credit cards? Jeff, are you worried about FDIC not covering bank collapse or something? Most women just want to laugh. Just be funny mainly and not an emotional basket case. Yeah, and you're married, right? Green Room Gaming, you're married, right?
How can I advise you? Whatever it takes.
Are you good at advices for women? Then you have rich, ugly guys. Yeah, that's true. I mean, money matters too, but it's easier to just be a bad boy than to be rich, you know? Because the women, the ones that go for like the rich guys specifically for that reason, they're still not really attracted to them. So I think they have a higher chance of getting cheated on and all that because they're not really attracted. If you're a rich guy who is a bad boy as well, then they'll love you, obviously. But just a rich guy, it has its pros and cons, you know, when it comes to women. You gotta play your cards right.
The king has become driven by madness to seek any trace of ancient flesh.
No way. Max
power
says, who cares about what women want for 100 euros? You can have the prettiest Eastern women girls where I live. What? Where's that?
I have seen it.
Where's that, homie?
And the sight haunts my nightmares.
You talking about someplace in Europe or some shit? Where do you live? Or are you saying you gotta travel for that? How much is 100 euros? Let me take a look. 100 euros to USD. That's 113 US dollars. I have a 2002 4Runner. Last of the third gens. Yeah, the third gens, huh? Wow, that's what you have. Yeah, those are collector's items, man. And I know they're really reliable. I'm 6'4". So the older they get, the smaller they are. And our 4th gen is a tight fit for me. Gotta like crouch in there. Such bullshit how short they made those things. That's my only gripe with them. Is how short they made those damn things. And I bought a Sequoia for that reason alone. I bought a 1st gen Sequoia because they have so much headspace. So they're good for tall guys, but they feel like you're driving a boat around. They're so freaking loppy and heavy and long and tippy. So the 4Runner had much better maneuverability on the road. But yeah, that's why I bought that damn Sequoia. But now I have a Lexus 350. It's a good thing. It's a nice ass vehicle. Headroom's better than the 4Runner. So are you guys doing pretty well financially or what? I mean, you say you got... Do you own a bunch of that gold and shit? I mean, because, yeah, you see what gold's doing right now. Do you own that shit, or do you have it on credit or something? Because if you're like a gold guy or something, why don't you just sell all that shit?
It's shut.
Cash in.
The slaves a bit of rest.
The Halani gates are closed.
Buy a bunch of
And the
dividend
caravan
stocks and
in
just
defense of the beast.
chill.
Move swiftly.
I think the 5th gen Forerunners have better headroom than any of them. I wouldn't mind getting a 5th gen soon. Well, maybe more like the next 10 years. Yeah, don't buy a car on a loan, says T-Giant. Yeah, I know. No matter what. I haven't been dating in 10 years, so I'm not the guy to ask, he says. I'm 5'8", so no problem here, but I get it, yeah. Yeah, a 3rd gen would be good for somebody who's not, like, super tall. Great move on the Lexus 350. Oh, man, the Lexus 350 is so nice, but the thing is, I live in Michigan, so they're all-wheel drive, and that makes it even better, you know? Because, you need the all-wheel drive for the snow. And it's a 3.5 V6. You know, it's that one. 3.5 V6. They also have like the 3.0. Oh, that's the 330. But they have the 3.5 V6, which doesn't need the timing belt change because it's a timing chain. And mine is a 2008.
How can I advise?
250,000 miles on them. Nice ass car. Got it for 3,700 bucks. Nice ass car. It's not the prettiest. The interior has a bit of the vinyl coming up on the dashboard and some nicks on the paint. But, you know, you get kind of what you pay for. Nice ass car. Yeah, and the reason I got it, well, it's body on... No, it's unibody. The body on frames in Michigan, like the 4Runner and Sequoia, they rot from the frickin' salt they put on the roads.
Let us see.
So the cars are less susceptible to it because they're the integrated unibody thing. So they don't rust out as bad. So that's why I kind of traded my Sequoia for this thing. And they're about the same value. Because I'm thinking for longevity, this RX. And plus, it's a lot more maneuverable. We didn't really need 2 big-ass hogs, you know, because the 4Runner's kind of big. I mean, it's not that big. Not the inside, but... It has a lot of cargo space. Doesn't have good headroom. But, kind of big in that regard. And it's a V8, you know? 4Runner's a hog. It's a hog 4Runner. V8, full-time all-wheel drive.
I'm sweating like a stuck pig, I am. You're mad.
I love that shit. But yeah, the Lexus, man, the Lexus, a nice-ass car. I've had it only for a couple months now. I mean, I highly recommend them. And you can get... I see them all over the place. That's another thing. They're abundant. Which means, you know, the market's kind of saturated with them. You see them for sale all over the place. So you can get them for good deals. The Lexus RX 350. I would say any of them from, like... When did they start making them? I don't even know. Let's just say, like, 2005 to, like, 2019. If you get any of them in that year range, RX 350, I don't think you can go wrong. You gotta get a good deal on it. And I mean, with me, yeah, I could see why old folks buy them. I mean, it's an old folk car. I mean, it's luxury though. It has leather seats, heated seats, you know, electric mirrors and all that bullshit. The trunk thing goes up with a push of a button on the remote, and you can close it and open the trunk. I use that every single day because I go out and buy a lot of shit.
Need more time.
But, yeah, you see what I'm saying? It's a nice car. I miss the Sequoia, though. I miss that big-ass fucking hog, but it was kind of like driving a boat on the road, you know? It's reliable as hell. You have zero debt as a business? Are you kidding me? You have zero debt? For real? Guys who talk about money Rich people don't talk about money. Guys who talk about money have none. I mean, yeah, maybe you're right. I mean, hopefully I'm not talking about money too much, am I? But I'm not rich, so I guess it kind of works out. But, I mean, I'm just trying to figure this shit out. You know, I'm trying to figure this shit out. Trying looking at the stock market and all that. Let's see how it goes. I've only been doing that for like 6 months. But, yeah, there's all those chihuahuas on YouTube, right? All the guru guys. I wonder if this shit's gonna collapse. Like, they're all making more money just talking about money than what they're actually doing to make money. You know? They're just getting paid on YouTube and all these sponsorships and their little fake classes that they sell. I wonder if there's like an oversaturation of all this bullshit. Or there's gonna be a correction, you know? There's like a demand for actual labor again, actual work, you know, actual boots on the ground, you know? I wonder if that's what's coming, but I mean, I'm trying to prepare for whatever the hell's coming, because I don't fucking know. But I mean, the Lexus car, it's good for, I'm not surprised why old folks buy them, because it's an old folk car. But I think they do it because they no longer have kids, little kids they gotta haul around, because it's like a tiny SUV, you know? It's not really good for like a growing family. And it's practical and it's reliable. And it's kind of fancy and it's the leather and the heated seats and all that crap, so it's no wonder old folks buy them. But since I don't have any kids, I can just kind of skip to that, you know? I buy myself an old folks car. And I think that's why they're kind of abundant. Because they're a bit niche and they made a lot of them because they're practical. But, families and all that, I think they kind of desire bigger SUVs. You're kind of seeing a lot more of them on the market or something, I don't know. They must have made a lot of them. I see them everywhere. Which is good to know, because if mine gets totaled or something, I don't think it'll be that hard to find another one. Even though I do like mine. Yeah, but man, I sold those 4 ounces of gold, man. I don't know. That shit is just... I wonder if that shit's just gonna keep going up. You know, what do you think, Cal? What do you think's gonna happen to it? Did I make a bad move? 4 ounces of gold at 2,900 bucks. I just figured I'd put it into the S&P 500, at least that shit is producing things, you know? I wanted to put it into, like, actual, like, producing assets and all that. Instead of just sitting there on a shelf, you know? But who's to say? Like I said, we don't make a ton. Like 250 to 300k a year. Gross, okay? And after COGS and expenses, cost of goods, is that what that means? We net like 100k as a household. Pretty middle of the road. Where do you live? Do you live in California? Because a lot of that also depends on where you live, you know? Like 100k will go pretty far some places, but some places not so much, right? Not flexing. It's hard to start a business without making a regular middle-class salary. Not swimming in it. I want to move on from my '09 Civic eventually to a used SUV. But it's hard to want to get another car when you've already... Well, yeah, why do you want to move on from that? Why would you do that? Yeah, why would you do that? Why would you get rid of that thing? You got a couple kids, don't you? I'd keep that bullshit. What state do you live in?
Straight through the air.
Do you live in California?
Better up dead.
Okay, what state do you live in?
Need a moment.
Yeah, I mean, I'd keep the shit that I have, you know? I don't plan on, I mean, if I can, stay disciplined, I don't give a fuck. If I was making 5 times what I'm making right now, I'd keep those same damn cars. You know? I'd still be driving that 08 and 05.
Need more time.
I'd still be driving that shit. If I made 10 times what I'm making right now, I'd be still driving that shit. Of course, maybe it's easier said than done, right? The temptations start coming along when the cash is just flowing. But I hopefully I wouldn't. But,
Wait.
I love driving ghetto-ass cars. Even though mine don't look that ghetto. They really don't look that ghetto. I mean, they look pretty good, actually. The 4Runner looks really nice. Just a couple little spots on the paint. Like some rust. Light rust spots on the paint. You can barely notice it. But we could just touch it up. We got a touch-up penny. We're going to touch it up this year. Just kind of on the rear hatch. That's pretty much it. Other than that, she looks like a beauty. The Lexus, like I said, has some nicks here and there on the paint. The little chrome on the handles are kind of etching off in some spots. The vinyl on the dashboard, there's like a foot-long section where it's gone, and you can just see like what's under it. I gotta get a little repair kit for that or something. But I love driving ghetto-ass cars. I mean, I love owning the fucking thing, you know? And I love having them for cheap, you know? When you're driving a more expensive supposed asset around, that just kind of stresses me out. Because you're relying on everybody else on the road to be a good driver. They could total your fucking car at any minute, screw it up. You're gonna have higher premiums the newer it is. Shit goes wrong, you know, with cars. I just... kind of nerve-wracking. Driving around like a super expensive one.
Who are these lasses then? They have an air of importance.
Nice, there's this now. This again. I guess I'll boost up
Great.
this. I don't know if... cannot cause bleeding? Fine, I'll do that one too.
Need more time.
Wow, what a spiritual journey.
The traitor Balbala has been sentenced to 1,000 years of suffering as a jinn, bound in this place
mine.
of her dishonor. Let no woman or man of Marrakech blood enter her prison before her time is served.
Wait.
Yeah, maybe I should have held that gold, eh? I was scared it was gonna go down again. I was scared it was gonna go down and I was gonna be caught holding the bag. You know, I didn't want to be caught holding the sack.
Hold on.
Up for another hunt, are you? Not all who wander find welcome. Follow that whisper.
Wait.
Gotta follow this thing, right?
Don't let it escape.
Yeah, don't let it escape, okay.
There's a target. Strike fast.
Need a moment.
Where'd we go? Did we go into this thing?
Let's corral the hunt. The spirit still calls.
Need more time.
Get down.
That was almost a challenge.
There we are.
Have enough in the pack
Almost
already.
there. Don't give up now.
Don't give up. What do you mean? There's more? Is there more, homie?
Up for another hunt.
Hand bent double as is. Need more time.
Is there more, homie? Oh, okay, no kids yet, you say. Okay. Connecticut. You'd buy another 400, eh? Gold will eventually crack to maybe 2,500 or so. But so long as the dog continues to fail, you're going to see gold rise, especially if homes are becoming less and less available as an asset. That's a good point, yeah. Yeah, homes. I wonder what's going to happen with the homes. Isn't there some talk that they're going to, like, open up a bunch of federal land to build homes? Isn't there some talk on that?
If you are traveling the train, I will send blessings.
I wonder if that might happen.
Do not wander.
How can I advise you?
Speak up.
All right. Yeah, stores of value. That's a good point. I mean, I was kind of thinking people were gonna... I mean, maybe people are wising up to it, you know? I was thinking that, like, Bitcoin, they're gonna buy that. But, Bitcoin, yeah. It dropped about 20% since its all-time high.
Bleed to dry.
Yeah, what the hell is going to happen with Bitcoin anyway?
Need a moment.
Hopefully I stopped buying that shit. I gotta check. I was only buying $5 a day. Yeah. Wow, you don't have any. Does your wife work at that store with you? Anyone who goes gold, LL, it's just a metal. Why do we give it so much value? People say this. Isn't taking into account the fact that gold has history and humanity for thousands of years. Yeah, I know. And, I mean, the thing is, it's even more useful today than it was in the past. You know, in the past, it was primarily used as jewelry, right? But now there's actually practical purposes in it than of what there wasn't before. Like, they use it in microchips and shit. If you use it in microchips and electronics and shit, obviously, there's more demand for it now than ever before. I'm also kind of... What if there's a bunch of rich folks somewhere who have a bunch of gold just stored away, you know, and then they just saturate it, the market with it at a due time? That would suck. Maybe that's not going to happen, though.
Hold them back while I open the gate.
But they say silver has quite an industrial effect as well.
Need more
maybe even more than gold, which is kind of confusing as to why the silver ratio is so low still compared to gold. It's not like that, it's like natural ratio or whatever, which I think is supposed to be around closer to 1/10. Yeah, it's like 1/8, it's like 1/100th. Right now. Because I got a bunch of silver and I'm like, damn, I mean, maybe that's something to buy. You know, what if that shit is undervalued right now? But I just don't want to be caught holding the sack. I already am holding the sack, honestly. I bought that silver at like $30 an ounce, and what the hell is it right now? And the little shops you always sell it to, they, you know, they never give you the premium back, of course. I barely made a freaking buck on that silver. Been holding it for like 5 years. You know, this is bullshit. I mean, shit, that's why I sold the gold. I was like, holy fuck. I better sell it when I can. But yeah, a lot of the folks say, they're like, oh, well, the silver market. There's a discrepancy between the paper market and the actual market. There's more that exists supposedly on paper that isn't even real, and it keeps the prices down. Because people buy the ETFs in it or something, and it's a counterfeitly low or something like that because of manipulation in the market. And maybe that's true. I don't really know, but what if that's always just going to be the case, you know? What if the tea never gets called back to the kettle, or however you say it? Is that how you say that? But you see what I'm saying? Yeah, what if that tea never gets called back to the kettle?
I've enough in my pack already.
This character is so godly now. It's a lot of thorns damage. Come on, baby. Let's get that checkpoint.
Need more time.
Ooh! Almost sacked me right there.
Hold on. That was almost a jump.
There she blows. Pretty good strength. Let's see what that one's like. Ooh, those boots have a, they have a socket. My wife runs it with me as well. Goldsmithing since her teens. Oh, wow. As your time horizon. Look at the graph of previous metals values over time. The moment we're seeing with gold high now is extreme example of growth, but gold silver has always grown long term. Just scares me when you see it dip and then it just stays down for like years and years, you know? That's why I sold it, because I thought that, because I bought it at an all-time high.
Need a moment.
Close to, anyway.
Through the app.
Yeah, I bought it about 1900. It was close to the all-time high, so I was scared. Because I've seen it before, where it was at an all-time high, and then it drops and it stays down for like 10 or 15 years. It's like, holy shit. I would have just had that money in like a growth ETF or something. Would have done a hell of a lot better. You know, it scared me, man. But at least I got 3 ounces still. But yeah, they're not really doing me any good, but I'm just gonna hold that shit. I don't care what happens to it. If I see that shit at 10 grand, I probably still won't sell it. That's what I should have done, though. I should have just held it and not sold some of it until I hit 10 grand. Even though that might never happen in our lifetime, I don't know. Possible. Yeah, what if that shit hits 10 grand, you know? Some of those folks saying it will. Obviously. But some of those folks say just about anything.
Need a moment. Descends now.
Yeah, it's pretty cool business you have though, man. Especially right now, right? That's pretty cool business. You just been doing that since you were young, or what? Or how'd you start with that? Oh wow, I'm getting close to this one now. It's gonna be crazy good.
Things to dry.
Keep in mind, these gold prices hurt the jewelry industry. Gold grows too fast, people get even worse sticker shock on jewelry. Yeah, I know. I mean, it prevents me from buying it. I actually wanted to buy my lady a nice 1 ounce gold arrowhead necklace. You know, they like just kind of shape it into an arrowhead. I saw it on that JM Bullion website. Looks really cool. And my lady likes bows and arrows and stuff, so it just kind of looks like a cool little piece. But when I was looking at that, it was like 1,200 bucks. Well, it was like 1,500 bucks. But now that shit's got to be like $4,000 or something, you know? I mean, it's 1 ounce of pure gold. But yeah, there's quite a premium for them to shape it into the damn arrowhead. But yeah, it prevented me from buying it now. I obviously, looking back, I wish I would have bought it. Would have been a nice little piece of jewelry for her. Maybe another time. We'll see. Yeah, that's just high. You were in IT before you started learning from your wife and her uncle. Oh, okay. Oh no, it's this guy. Actually, this guy's easy.
Hold on. Is this possible?
Wrath for the king!
Need more time. Stretch through the air.
Come on, cast that one. Cast that one right there. Yeah.
I shall dethrone you, Sekama, and leave you to the sand!
I really need to do more damage. This is just... Yeah, our damage is pretty low.
I shall dethrone and leave you to the sand! Wrath of a king!
Need a moment.
The Madaketh will fall! By my hand! I shall dethrone you, Sekama, and leave you to the sand!
Need a moment.
You are unworthy!
Well, you don't have to kill this guy all the way, I know that. I feel like you have to get him down to like a half. Is it even half? I feel like it's less than half, but I guess we'll find out.
Will fall
Maybe.
by my hand!
Wait.
The Madaketh will fall by my hand!
Shit.
Will fall by my
Yep.
hand!
Done.
Hold on.
I shall dethrone you, Sekama! You are unworthy!
Wait.
I shall dethrone you, Sekama!
Got me good right there.
To the sand!
Dumbass.
Will fall!
Yeah, it's
by
bullshit.
my hand!
Might have almost had him, but I'm gonna get off for now. I gotta go get some steps in.
Hold them back when I
Alright,
open
so
the
we'll
gate.
see you guys later. Thank you for coming by. 5 years, full-time goldsmith, nice. Good seeing you, man. Talk to you later.